Hello, welcome. Believe I am live. Oh, video. No, I'm not having trouble. So I'm just reading the message that's on the screen there. So, welcome to practice. This practice is called Resting in the Divine, Feminine. I don't think I put divine in the title actually, but yeah. So it's going to be a very restful practice. So I would recommend having a blanket, maybe. I've got this pillow, so it's like oblong, to use as like a bolster. So if you can find something, rolled up towels, rolled up blankets, some pillows, cushions off your couch, pillow off your bed, just go and grab something just to lay your back down on to have a heart opener. So let's begin. Let's get right into practice. So finding a comfortable seat. So raising your hips up away from the ground. Raising your hips up, allowing your thigh bones and the muscles that are wrapping around your thigh bones to release and settle down. So we start to find and feel, most importantly, feel the support of the ground underneath your body. So just taking any small adjustments that you need to take. So for me, I know my left side of my pelvis is going to raise up more than the right. So I'm just going to jiggle and have a little right to left on my sit bones, just to find a bit more of an even pouring of weight from my upper body down into my seat. And then you can draw your shoulders back and let your hands rest wherever they come and naturally rest on your body. So maybe for you, the feminine, you have a principle, you have a form of consciousness that you already work with, which in my everyday language could mean a goddess, it could be an ancestral lineage, great grandmother, or going even further back than that. It could be the earth, it could be the earth that comes up and supports and holds us. So I'm gonna not reference any particular point, but I will always draw on the earth, always draw on the mother energy of the earth so that we can feel grounded, so that we can find the ground beneath our seat, our feet, our body. Because if you ask yourself honestly, when do you actually really feel truly grounded? Or when can you remember the last time you felt truly grounded? And I know there's a lot of devotional yoga practitioners on here. So for me, I know it's my yoga practice. I know it's movement, it's meditation, it's feeling the ground beneath my body and working with different principles and different practices of yoga. So just draw the memory, however far back you need to go. It might not be yoga. You might be on the land somewhere. You might have visited a sacred land. Maybe with your hand is touching the clay, the cool clay, the red clay of the earth, or the rocks, or the stones. There's so much sacredness involved there. So just bringing that memory alive into your body. And let's start to work with the breath. So we're going to come to alternate nostril breathing to open the practice. Nadi Shodhana, to bring a little bit of equilibrium and balance to the left and right side of the brain. So for me personally, I like to take my middle finger and the index finger and place them, so I'm doing the right hand, place them between the eyebrows, just letting them rest there, and then the left thumb is going to the left nostril and the right, and then the ring finger is going to the left nostril. It's going just at the top of the nostril, It's probably got an anatomical name, but I'm not sure what it is. So the top of the nostril, so you're not like putting your fingers and your thumb totally over the nostrils to shut it completely. It's more the top of it that you're closing. Okay, so let's just take a regular inhale in and then an exhale out. And I'm going to breathe up through the inhale through the left nostril, close your right. Close your left and open your right and exhale there. Inhaling up through your right nostril. Close the right, open the left and exhale. One more like that on each side. Inhaling up through your left nostril. Close the left, exhale right. We'll come back and end on the left. So inhale up through the right. Exhale out of the left. We're not finishing this practice. We're just going to invite some holds in. So same thing. Inhaling up through your left nostril. Close the nostril and hold. For 3, 2, 1. Open right. Exhale. All the way down the end of the breath. And hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale up the left nostril, right nostril, sorry. Close your right and hold. Open the left. Ready? 2, 1. Exhale left. Then keep going for a few rounds on your own. So holding after the exhale. And then inhaling up through the left. We begin. Hold. Exhale right. Inhale right. Hold. Exhale left. That's the last one there. Release your hand. Release your hand, let your hands land wherever they naturally land on your body. Oh, for me, naturally a big sigh, big inhale came and a sigh out my mouth. We just honour and not intuitively, just expressing what is moving through, what's alive. Okay, so with my sigh, I got a bit audible. So let's open the practice with some sound and we'll do 3 ohms together. You can take whichever mudra you would like to take. I'm going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to put my right hand underneath and then the right palm is going to hold the top of my left hand. And that's resting just down above my pelvis, pubic bone. That's it, pubic bone. Okay. So resting here or choosing your own mudra and we'll begin. Honoring the divine, saying yes. Let's come into our first restorative posture. So we're going to lay down on our back. And the ball, if you're lucky enough, you'll have a bolster at home. You have a bolster. If not, got your made-up bolster, which is your pillow, your cushion, or something rolled up to be like an oblong shape. So we're just going to place that underneath the back. To use it as a can't speak this evening, heart opening posture. So laying your body down laying the body down, and then you have options with your legs. So the arms can be out wide, the palms facing up. You feel like you want that openness across your chest, or your hands can be placed on your body. Your knees can be resting in constructive rest legs. Your legs can be out long and wide, or Baddha Konasana, Supta Baddha Konasana, where your feet, the soles of your feet are together and your knees are splaying out to the sides. Which can be a little intense, so maybe that might not be the one. So you just choose. And if whatever you've got to support yourself underneath your body doesn't feel quite right, you just get something else, roll something up, and just feel the support. As long as your upper back and your middle back is supporting the back of your head, or if you've got your back supported and your head's dangling down a bit, grab another pillow or cushion and just pop that underneath the back of your head so that your head isn't dropping down and back. So your neck's supported, the back of your head is supported. And let's bring the awareness to the breath. So on the inhale, say to yourself, let, and the exhale, go. Inhale and let. Exhale and go. And you just keep going with that. Let go of the day, of the morning, of the thoughts of the mind stream. Maybe it's holding on to some pain that's in your body. See if you can just invite some softness and letting go around that. And if your mind wanders, you just anchor yourself back into your breath and remind yourself of the mantra. Inhale and let. Exhale and go. I'm going to stay here for another minute. Each exhale, really noticing how the shoulders might drop a little bit further down towards the ground. Maybe you get some big breaths that start coming in. Maybe the breath small, normal whisper. That's just for you to notice, for you to be with. Knowing that this is so personal to each and every one of us. Inhale and let. Exhale and go. Absolutely noticing the cold air as you inhale through your nostrils. And you exhale and they'll almost feel like your shoulders are sighing with relief as they spread across your support, your cushion, your pillow, your bolster. As the arm bones start to weigh down left to right, either side, drop beneath your body. Knowing that you can always move your legs to try a different position if you chose a position and feel some discomfort or unease. In any part of the lower legs or back or hips, you just simply move. Nothing needs to stay the same if it doesn't feel right. It's always a choice. We're starting to come towards the end of being here in this posture. You don't need to move or rush from this place. Taking a few more breaths. And you're going to bring your awareness into the soles of your feet or the heels of your feet. Wherever you place your legs, however your legs are, minor extenders, I'm going to place the awareness into the heels of my feet, and I'm going to draw the heels along the earth, bring them towards my bottom. And the soles of the feet are on the ground. And I'm going to roll to one side and just remove this prop from underneath my back. So you're welcome to the same. Oh, and hopefully your chest might feel a little bit more open, thoracic cavity. You know, your collarbones and your sternum, and the arm bones are hopefully releasing. Many of us have a habitual pattern of curling forward, curling in. And it's just so lovely, so refreshing to allow the front of the chest to open up, allow the tissues to soften, and the art and just the bones of the body to release their weight down into the ground. And then from here, we're going to come and lay on one side. So I'm going to go on the right side. So you're welcome to do the same thing. And actually, I'm going to get this pillow. So get a pillow, put it underneath your right ear. And then your right arm is out long, and the palm is facing up towards the ceiling. Okay, yeah. So the palm's facing up towards the ceiling, and then the legs are coming round towards not a full right angle, but coming in. And the knees are together, the feet are together. Oh, and we're just going to come and do a little bit of hip work, a little bit of gentle hip work. So by doing a little igniting and strengthening the muscles around the hips and the glutes, just gives us a little bit more support in our walking, our hiking, and all of our activities and our movement. Oh, helps the spine elongate up a bit more fluidly and healthily. We've got this region has got a little bit of strength to it. So let's begin. So the feet are going to stay together. We're going to, it's like a clamshell. So we're going to lift the left knee up and then close it down. Let's say inhale, opening. Exhale, closing. Inhale, opens. Exhale, closes. Let's take 4 more of these. So you inhale, your feet stay together. The left knee's rising up. Feel your left glute and hip. And then exhale, closes. So everything releases. That really make sure you let everything release at the end. So inhale, let your inner feet push together a little bit as the left knee lifts up. And then the exhale, you close the legs and everything releases. 2 more. Inhale and the knee opens. Exhale, closes. We take 1 more. Inhale, open. Exhale, closes. And we just rest. We rest in this beautiful side, almost like a fetal curl. You've got the support of the cushion underneath your head or the pillow. Noticing the right side body, the right ribs. Release them down into the mat. Just enjoying the idea there's nothing to do. There's nothing to do apart from lie here. Feel yourself breathing down into the earth, breathing down into her. Soften the body. And from here, I'm going to come to the second side. So quite simply, rolling onto your second side. So left side, that is. So getting your pillow or your cushion, and then taking the left arm out long, and you rest your head down, and you let your knees come in a bit to just below a right angle, I would say. And then the feet are coming back. And then you let your body settle. Notice how your head's positioned. I noticed I curled myself quite far down. I'm just going to invite a little bit of length through the back of the neck, according to my spine. So I'm inviting the length up through your spine, through the back of your neck, but you're allowing your head to completely rest. The weight of your head is heavily, heavily resting on the pillow cushion. And then the left arm, the palm is facing up, and your fingers are softly curling in, because there's no effort. There's no effort in that left arm. There's no effort in the left hand or the left fingers. Oh, notice the breath. It's expanding the left rib cage down at the ground. And exhale. And soften the ribs coming back together. Bring your awareness down to your feet. So the big toe sides of the feet are touching, the inside the heels are touching. They will stay together. It's the knees that will pop. So on the inhale, the right knee is tight, picks up and opens. So it's like clamshell. And then exhale, closes down completely. Let the weight of the leg completely relax. Inhale, and the knee lifts up. Exhale, lowering down. One more like that. Inhale, and knee opens. Exhale, knee closes. And take one more. Inhale, open. So we're not going to do two more. Exhale, close. Inhale, big toe sides of the feet push together, and your right knee comes up. Feel all those muscles activate, and then exhale. You just totally relax and release the leg. One more. Feet stay together as your knee rises and opens. Holding, and then release, and then all of that work go. Oh. And then you allow the whole of your side body to be received by the ground. You can linger here for a few breaths. Perhaps just getting the props and the blanket and the pillows and the cushions. It can feel like such a kind gesture towards yourself to support your body in ways that we wouldn't do when we're busy with our days and places we have to go, and the people we need to be around in those moments, whatever it is we're doing. Oh, before you nod off to sleep, I invite you to come and lay on the front body. So you're lying with your belly on the ground. I'm going to come back this way because it's better for me. I'm going to find Sphinx pose. Oh! So Sphinx pose. Tops of the feet flat to the ground. Pick up your left leg. Feel like someone's pulling your toes to the bottom of the mat, then let it release down. And do the same with your right leg. Pick up your right leg. Feel like someone's pulling it back and then release it down. Take your elbows a little bit in front of your shoulders. Oh, we'll take a very casual cat cow here. So inhale, the head comes forward. Exhale, chin comes down to chest as the ribs lift away from the earth. Really let your head go. Inhaling, belly to earth, head forward. Exhaling, your chin releases down to your chest as your ribs rise away from the earth. And you keep going, inhaling, shoulders move back, head comes forward. And then you exhale, chin rolls down towards chest. One, inhale with your head up. Exhale down. So we're going to make a pillow with the hands and let the head come down. Just let your forehead come on for the time being and let your bum fall from right to left. Loosening off your lower back and finding some stillness. So we're going to come into crocodile pose from here. So I'm just going to adjust my blanket so that's going to support underneath the knee that's going to come out to the side. Because that's important for me. Okay, so on the front body, I'm taking your right cheek to your right back of your right hand. So right cheek to back of right hand, and then left leg comes out to the side. Oh, and then your left arm, you just do whatever's comfortable. You might want to take it out long. You might want to rest it behind your back. You might just have it placed on the ground. You're snuggling in to your bed. And then just noticing. So I've automatically put my leg quite far up. It's almost in a right angle. And I notice that I just do that habitually. And when actually, for my body, it feels better when it's a little bit back. So I'm lowering my knee down and away from me to not have such an acute right angle while I come out to the side. So just, play, titrate, move your leg an inch this way, move it an inch that way, and then you just feel, and you'll know when it feels really good to settle. And just allow your body to start release. Feeling your heart and your belly, breathing down into the ground. Knowing you can always come back and anchor into the breath. This can be just such a beautiful response to any situation at any time of day. I mean, I know it's not appropriate at any point in any time of the day to lay yourself on the ground in this way. But just imagine things are just getting too much, or you've had that difficult conversation at work, or that person, wherever in life, whatever situation, is behaving in a way that doesn't feel appropriate towards you or a situation. What if you just bring yourself away, lay yourself down, and reconnect your body? Like you're imprinting yourself back down with the earth, back down to receive the wisdom, deeper knowing, more intuitive qualities of the feminine. There's also a lot of trust involved, that dropping into the unknown, letting go of control of how it should be, how things should look, how you should behave, how you should act. Just imagine all those, everything I've just said there is a cloak and it's wrapped around you and it's tied around your neck, and then you just get the end of that tie and you pull it and it just releases, and all of that is just dropped away. It's just fallen from your body, and you're just in your pure essence now, and you lay your body down on the earth into this position that you're in. In your purest form, to rest, to be restored. Noticing where you feel the breath the most, in your belly. Is it with your armpits, your lungs expanded from side to side, and back. Notice this expansion of life in your body, in your inhale, and that complete release on the exhale. So I'm going to say another 3 breaths before we gradually leave this posture to move to the second side. Just knowing that this is approaching the movement, moving your awareness into your hands on the ground. Quite simply, we're going to move. We'll come back to Sphinx actually. So very gently, you're going to bring your left knee back to being onto the parallel, your left leg parallel to your right leg. And then you're going to lift your head up and you're going to get your arms and find a very casual Sphinx pose. So the elbows are in front of your shoulders. We're going to inhale and let the head come forward and up. And exhale, let your chin come down. 2 more. Inhale, head comes forward and up. Exhale, your chin comes down. And we take 1 more. Inhale, head forward and up. Exhale, drawing your chin down your face. Then come into the right side now. So I'm just going to turn around for camera purposes. So come to your right side. Making a pillow with your hands. And you're bringing your left cheek this time to the back of 1 hand or 2 hands, and you just place your right arm out as most comfortable. But I guess you'll decide that once you move your right leg out to the side to find crocodile. And I notice again, I brought the leg quite far up. Right, it's my habitual pattern. I'm just going to titrate and release it down a little bit, and I'm going to move the blanket to really make sure my knee's supported. So that's super important. Your joint spaces, especially your knee, feel supported with some comfort and softness beneath the knee joint. And then maybe your arm, this top arm, the right arm feels a bit lands in a different place to the side. You can do the same with that arm. Just feel where feels right. When you find the place, you'll know. You'll know. It's quite simply, it's only you that knows how to tend to your body in this moment. It's really listening to what your body is needing in this moment. Again, I noticed with my right leg, still got too high. The lower leg wants to extend out a little bit, actually. I just felt that, so I've done that. Now I am there. No, I'm not. I've got pain in the right knee. So what I'm demonstrating here is you keep moving. You just keep moving until you find your perfect, comfortable, at ease position. Perhaps really focusing on the exhales of that full surrender of your body coming down towards the earth. As you lay here, I'm going to read you a very beautiful poem. Well, I find it very beautiful. It's inspired me for this class. So I'm going to read you my inspiration. The symbol, and you can stay in your crocodile pose. The symbol of goddess gives us permission. She teaches us to embrace the holiness of every natural, ordinary, sensual dying moment. Patriarchy may try to negate body and flee earth with its constant heartbeat of death. But Goddess forces us back to embrace them, to take our human life in our arms and clasp it for the divine life it is. The nice, sanitary, harmonious moment, as well as the painful, dark, splintered ones. If such a consciousness truly is set loose in the world, nothing will be the same. It will be free. It will free us to be in the sacred body, on a sacred planet, in sacred communion with all of it. It will infect the universe with holiness. We will discover the divine deep within the earth and the cells of our bodies. We will love her there with all our hearts and all of our souls and all of our minds. And that's by Sue Monk Kidd, The Dance of the Dissident Daughter. So just letting those words land, however they land in your body. The word that really resonated for me was holiness, the sacredness. Of our devotional hearts, our intention, and the power of that. So very slowly, we're going to start to come out of this position. So the right hand is on the ground, and then the right leg is going to slowly start to come back and lengthen back alongside your left leg. And we're going to come back into Sphinx pose to release from that. So elbows in front of your shoulders. Exhale, let your chin come down to your chest. Inhale, the head comes forward. Exhale, the chin releases down. Inhale, the head comes forward. And then we stay. We stay and allow the belly to release itself forward and down. And then from here, I'm going to push my way back up forward fours to find a comfortable seat. But for me in this moment, I'm going to be sat like this. So find yourself a comfortable seat to come and close the practice together. And I invite you to bring your hands to land on your body. So let's bring one hand to the heart center, right hand to your heart. So the heel of your hand is in the center of your sternum, and the palms resting over the left side, and that's pretty much where your heart is. And then you're going to put your other hand, which is your left hand, I'll look down, left hand on your lower belly. Let your belly swell forward. And even just with that awareness of your left hand, your left palm, holding your lower belly, you may have noticed how it did actually release a little bit more than what you thought you had done. But the job's never done, is it? You can always find a little bit more space, a little bit more softness. Let's close with 3 arms. Inhale. Bowing your head to your heart, sending your prayer of love and intention out to whoever may need it. May all beings know safety, peace, love, and shelter. And may all beings be free. Namaste. Thank you for coming to practice, guys. It's always so dreamy. And yeah, sorry, I can see there's 3 people here. I think I'm one of them, so I've got 2 people here, but I can't see on my phone. Anyways, I'm going to close now. So thank you for coming. It's so nice to have you here live. And I'll try and figure out to see how I can see who's here. All right, then, lots of love, and rest well after this practice.